Right now, people are finding ways to save $10,000 in just 1 year, while most are still struggling to set aside even a few $100s a month. So the real question isn't, can I save $10,000? It's, will you follow a proven system to hit that goal before everyone else figures it out? Saving big money isn't about luck, a high-paying job, or cutting every little expense. It's about smart strategies, consistent habits, and clear steps you can take right now. I'm not talking about extreme frugality or impossible sacrifices. I'm talking about practical, real-world methods that anyone can use to build serious savings fast. In this video, I'm breaking down how to save $10,000 in 12 months, step by step, why this method works, and how you can implement it today, not a year from now. By the end, you'll know exactly what to do each month to reach your goal without feeling deprived. Break down your goal into monthly targets. The first thing you need to understand is that $10,000 might sound overwhelming, but when you break it down, it becomes manageable. Divide $10,000 by 12 months, and you get roughly $833 per month. That's about $192 per week, or just $27 per day. Suddenly, it doesn't seem so impossible, does it? This mental shift is crucial because it transforms a massive goal into bite-sized daily actions. Start by marking these monthly targets on your calendar. Treat each month as a mini-challenge. If you fall short one month, don't panic. Just adjust and make up for it in the following weeks. The key is consistency, not perfection. Some people find it helpful to create a visual tracker, like a chart or thermometer, where they can color their progress. This visual reminder keeps your goal front and center and gives you a dopamine hit every time you update it. Track every dollar you spend. You cannot save what you don't track. This is the golden rule of personal finance. For the next 2 weeks, write down every single purchase you make, no matter how small. That coffee, that parking fee, that streaming subscription you forgot about. Everything counts. Most people are shocked when they see where their money actually goes. You might think you're only spending $50 a week on food, but tracking reveals it's closer to $150. Use a simple notebook, a spreadsheet, or one of the many free budgeting apps available. The goal here isn't to judge yourself harshly, it's to gain awareness. Once you have 2 weeks of data, analyze it. Look for patterns. Are you spending too much on takeout? Are there subscriptions you don't use? This information is gold because it shows you exactly where you can cut back without feeling deprived. Remember, awareness is the first step to change. You can't fix problems you don't know exist. Cut unnecessary expenses. Now that you know where your money is going, it's time to make some cuts. Start with the easy wins. Cancel subscriptions you don't use. Do you really need 3 streaming services? Pick 1 or 2 and rotate them throughout the year. Cut down on eating out. Instead of dining out 5 times a week, reduce it to twice. Cook meals at home and pack your lunch for work. This single change can save you hundreds of dollars every month. Look at your phone bill, insurance, and utility costs. Call your providers and negotiate better rates. You'd be surprised how often companies will reduce your bill just for asking. Switch to generic brands at the grocery store. The quality is often identical, but the savings add up quickly. Reduce impulse purchases by implementing a 24-hour rule. If you want to buy something non-essential, wait 24 hours. Increase your income. Saving is only one side of the equation. The other side is earning more. And here's the truth. Increasing your income can accelerate your savings goal faster than cutting expenses alone. Start by asking for a raise at your current job. Research salary data for your position and prepare a strong case based on your contributions and market rates. Many people never ask and leave thousands on the table. If a raise isn't possible, look for side hustles. The gig economy offers countless opportunities. Drive for a rideshare service, deliver food. Freelance in your area of expertise. Sell items you no longer need online. Or offer services like tutoring, pet sitting, or yard work. Even an extra $200 to $300 per month from a side hustle can make a massive difference. It could mean reaching your $10,000 goal with months to spare. Consider selling skills you already have. Are you good at graphic design, writing, coding, or social media? Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer connect you with clients worldwide. Automate your savings. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to save whatever's left at the end of the month. Spoiler alert, there's never anything left. Instead, you need to pay yourself first through automation. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a separate savings account on the same day you get paid. Make it $833 per month, or split it into weekly transfers of $192. The key is that this happens automatically, without you having to think about it or exercise willpower. Treat this transfer like a non-negotiable bill. You wouldn't skip paying your rent or electricity, so don't skip paying yourself. By automating, you remove the temptation to spend that money. Out of sight, out of mind. It's sitting in a separate account, growing steadily, while you live off the rest of your income. Choose a high-yield savings account if possible. These accounts offer better interest rates than traditional savings accounts, meaning your money grows a bit faster. It's not a huge difference, but every little bit counts when you're working toward a big goal. Automation is the secret weapon of successful savers. It removes human error and emotion from the equation. Use the money you already have. Before you start making drastic lifestyle changes, look at the money you already have but aren't using effectively. Do you get a tax refund every year? Instead of treating it as bonus spending money, direct it straight into your savings goal. A $2,000 refund gets you 20% of the way there instantly. Do you have credit card rewards or cashback points? Redeem them for cash and add it to your savings. Check if your employer offers a 401 match. If they do, and you're not taking advantage, you're leaving free money on the table. Even if this doesn't directly contribute to your $10,000 goal, it boosts your overall financial position. Look for forgotten money, old savings bonds, unclaimed tax refunds, forgotten bank accounts, or even spare change around the house. Stay motivated and adjust as needed. Saving $10,000 in a year is a marathon, not a sprint. Tough months and unexpected expenses will happen. Stay motivated by remembering why you're saving: emergency fund, house, or financial security. Celebrate small wins along the way with budget-friendly rewards like a movie night or home-cooked treat. Find an accountability partner to check your progress. Be flexible. If life throws a curveball, adjust your plan instead of quitting. Keep going, and you'll reach your goals step by step. And there you have it. 7 powerful steps to save $10,000 in just 12 months. Remember, this isn't about depriving yourself or living miserably. It's about being intentional with your money and making choices that align with your goals. Break down your target, track your spending, cut the waste, earn more money, automate your savings, use what you already have, and stay motivated through the journey. Thousands of people have done this, and you can too. Start today. Don't wait for Monday or the first of the month. The sooner you begin, the sooner you'll hit that $10,000 mark. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more practical money advice. Drop a comment below and tell me what you're saving for. I'll see you in the next video. Now, go make it happen.